So what's up guys, welcome back to my channel. This is JV23 Vlog, and for today's video guys, this is the continuation of my last video, in which the overhauling of main engine exhaust valve. So we just clean all the parts of the exhaust valve guys, and right at this moment we are now measuring all the clearances. As you can see in the flash, the measurement of the G2, which is the ranges to 0 to 2.3 millimeter. So the G2 guys is the clearance of the allowable clearance of the exhaust valve seat, spindle seat. So this is the J2 guys, which is 0 to 2.3 is the limit. So in this case guys, this is within limit. And if the template rests on the lower surface of the groove, example it is 0, then further grinding or reconditioning is not recommended. So at this point guys, I changed the Teflon ring, the O-ring, and the backup ring of the air cylinder. So it is very important to change the Teflon ring and the O-rings. We have to renew it guys every time in every overhauling of the exhaust valve. Even if it looks good, when it comes to overhauling, it is necessary to renew. So just use the sharp object or the knife. Just be careful when using the knife to cut the Teflon ring. And before installing of this kind of Teflon guys, it is necessary to heat up the Teflon ring up to 100 degrees. Otherwise it is very difficult to install it. So we prepare hot plate, we boil the water into 100 degrees and just wait. When the temperature goes up to 100 degrees, then we can install the Teflon ring. So every time you install Teflon ring into the air cylinder of the exhaust valve, and to the bushing also guys, there's a Teflon ring of the bushing of the spindle stem. It is necessary also to boil to 100 degrees so that it will be easy to install. So these are the Teflon rings of the air cylinder. So just mount it and just press and let the cylinder run the wheel. Just turn the wheel and to get balance or to avoid any twisting of the Teflon ring. So just like that guys, and there is a pair also of backup guide ring, Teflon ring, and the O-ring. So just install it into the air cylinder and make sure that you have to double check. Even though if it is new, it is also important for us engineers to double check all the items that we have installed. And as for always guys, before carrying out any overhauling jobs, just read the instruction book, instruction manual. Even though we are experienced engineers, but the procedure is to read the instruction manuals every time. So just like that guys, as you can see, it is easy to install the Teflon ring when it is heated up to 100 degrees Celsius. Otherwise it will be very difficult to install it. It may be damaged also when you install, and it's very difficult to install. It can damage the material. So to soften little bit the material, just heat up the Teflon ring up to 100 degrees by water. So from the inside part of the air cylinder guys, there is O-ring, and we need also to renew. Just take out the O-ring from that inside part and be sure to clean the inside part, no any obstructions, and insert the new O-ring. So this just discard the old O-ring guys and insert the new O-ring. So I already installed the new O-ring of the air cylinder guys, and it is now ready. As you can see guys, the Teflon ring, it should be balanced, or it should be plain, because this is the movable parts of the spindle guide. It will drive the spindle guide, and that is has a reciprocating motion inside. So this is the Teflon ring of the bushing guys. Just remove it also, even though if it is looking good, and it is important to replace it with a new spare Teflon ring. So as I have said, that it is important also guys to heat this by water, to boil up to 100 degrees, so that it will be easy to install the Teflon ring. Otherwise it will get damaged when you force it to install without heating. So from that bushing guys, there are also O-rings, and that is need to replace. As you can see guys, I changed the O-rings, and from the groove of that bushing, you have to ensure that it is clean before installing the O-rings. Once it is installed guys, just apply a little bit oil every time you install some O-rings or Teflon rings. And this is the exhaust valve housing guys, and there is also, from the top of it, there is also an O-ring that is necessary to replace every time or during every overhauling guys. It is important to change these O-rings on top, and to check also the piston rings of the piston. There is also piston there guys at the top, on the top of this housing. So that is very important to check also the conditions and of the piston rings. So this is the piston guys, and the top assembly of the exhaust valve housing. So until here guys, I hope you learned something about this video guys. I hope to see you in my next video guys, the continuation of this overhauling. Thank you for watching guys. This is JB23 Vlog. Stay safe everyone. Bye bye.